Good morning. I'm getting set up here to make some sourdough bread, and I've just been measuring everything out, and the last thing I need to measure out is the 100 grams of starter. So I'll just do that now. Actually, I'll just measure it out in its bowl. Oops, easy. Oh, that was my salt. There we go. Alright. So the bowl weighs 371 grams. Okay, so 100 grams of starter. Oops, there we go. This should be just about 100 grams because whoops, there we go. Right there, exactly, 100 grams. And there's my last little bit of scrapings I'll use. Set that aside for now and put it back in the fridge and have it for later. Another time. Okay, so this recipe calls for, and I've measured everything out ahead of time so it's a lot easier. So there's 310 grams of room temperature water. Just cut that in a little bit. 450 grams of flour. Get that all mixed in nice. I'm going to sprinkle in the salt now. And that was 8 grams. I don't need the scale anymore. Get that out. There we go. My hands in there in a minute. I almost don't have to. Looks like it's nice proportions. This is the new recipe I'm trying out again. I love trying out all the new recipes. I'm just trying out all the interesting ones I can find. And then I can figure out which one I like the best. Right, this is 72% hydration, this recipe. Actually, I don't have to get my hands in here. This mixed up just really nice. 72% hydration. Seems like a really nice proportions of everything. I'm just making sure it's mixed well. I'm just making sure I have nothing dry at the bottom of the bowl. Any way you want to mix it will work out fine. This this is the way I'm going to do it. As much of the gunk off the sides as I can. There we go. That's good. So I'll just cover this up now. I'm going to let it rest for half an hour, and we'll start the stretch and pulls. Alright, so I'll see you back in about half an hour. Okay, half an hour's gone by. I covered up my dough, as you can see. And time for its first stretch and fold. Tip it out onto a wet board. There. Oh, get in there. Oh, I guess I should be using my scraper. Would have been easier. There we go. So just slightly flatten it out. I don't want to. There we go. Don't want to lose all the bubbles if there are any. So there we go. There are too many of them. Just enough to 12, 13, something like that. Get it into a nice little bowl here. Getting a bit sticky. There we go. It's slippery on this board. Get it into a little ball. And back in the bowl. Cover it up. And now we're going to leave it for 2 hours and do that again. Wash some of that off my hand so I can touch the camera. And I'll be back in 2 hours to show you another set of stretch and folds. Probably won't do the whole series, but the first resting period is half an hour, and then 2 hours for stretch and fold, another rest of 2 hours for stretch and fold, one more for 1 hour and stretch and fold, and I'll be back later and explain the rest of it. Okay, so 2 hours went by and we're ready for another stretch and fold. I won't put you to the agony of watching every single stretch and fold, but I just wanted to show you the difference in the dough texture in the first, especially after the first and second. You can see it's already puffed up a little bit. So with wet hands, just grab a corner and stretch it over and fold. That's it. Stretch and fold. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't know if you can tell the difference, but look, it's definitely different. It's a smoother texture now. Feels more pliable, not so floppy. So I'm just gonna round it about a little bit, and that's good. basically 6 little stretches and folds, and a couple more just to kind of shape it in there. So now it's going to sit for an additional 2 hours, and we'll do that again. So I'll probably get back to you when I'm ready to shape the bread. Pre-shape it, I should say, pre-shape the loaf, and I'll see you then. Okay, we're gonna do the stretch and fold again. I said I probably wouldn't, but here I am, right? Okay, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing in this bowl. So just pull the edge, stretch it out, and fold it over. That's it. Edge, stretch it out, fold it over. Wet your hands first. That's it. You're not completely deflating it, you're just stretching it and folding it over. There we go. Cover it up. Next time we stretch and fold, it'll just be 1 hour from now. There we go. See you later. Well, I have to apologize. I've shaped my loaf of bread and I totally forgot about taping it. I'm sorry, but I will show you how it looks anyways in the baneton. You shape it and plunk it in the baneton. Make sure it's upside down, seam side up, and flour it well so there's no sticking. And then I'm going to put it in the fridge now overnight, and I'll bake it tomorrow morning. So once again, I'm sorry, I don't know, just got distracted, I guess, and totally forgot. So, but anyway, I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Once it's baked. Bye for now. Well, it's time to get it in the oven. It's been in the fridge all night. I cheated a little bit. I hope I didn't wreck it. It seemed to be rising way too fast, so I put it in the freezer for a few hours, and then I took it out and put it in the fridge. I hope I didn't ruin it. Well, it's time to slash it and get it baking in the oven. My brand new slasher here. I may have figured out why I wasn't slashing properly. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I think I was digging in with it too much and it was hitting the opposite edge. So, I can't do that until I get it in the pan, right? So, get it in the pan. Hopefully it doesn't stick. Oh, talk about overuse of flour. It's perfect. That's a lot of flour. Let me get my brush and get some of this flour away. Yeah, that's a lot of flour. The oven's preheating as I'm doing this. I still got a red light there, so no big hurry. And I'm just going to bake it on this cookie sheet. I have the cast iron pot and I used it a couple of times, but it's a little scary for me. It's a little bit, they're heavy. So I'm just going to go with the cookie sheet. I suppose I should have gotten some hot water ready and steaming. I'll quickly do that now. Okay, the light's off. The water's not boiling, of course. Might have to put it in a few minutes later. But let's try this slashing and see if I can. 1, 2, 3. Still just. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, I'm not even on camera. But there it is. There, well, that's better. Sorry, guys. Just kind of missed most of that. But it's all slashed and ready to go. Maybe I'll put a little... Should I? I'm known for getting carried away. Ooh, where there's flour, it slashes 10 times easier. Okay, so into the oven it goes, and as soon as the water boils, it's spreading apart really fast, so I better get it in there, I guess. As soon as the water boils, then I'll add the water. Just need a pan for the water. And I'll do that off camera. There's no need for you to sit here waiting. And let me see, it bakes for, I've got it on 450 for 15 minutes, and then we'll turn it down to 375 for another 20-25 minutes. So I'll see you again in about, what is that, about 45 minutes or so. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, here we go. Bread's all ready to slice. I videotaped taking it out of the oven and you know, knocking on it, and it had the hollow sound and everything. But for some reason the taping stopped, so that's not there. But it did have a nice hollow sound, and I guess you can kind of still hear it a bit. Crunchy. So it's cooling down on the cooling rack for about 2 hours now. Almost exactly 2 hours. So I'm gonna take a slice out of it. I don't know which end to slice it on. It's a bit like a ski slope. It was a bit, I did notice the dough was a bit heavier on one side when I had it in the baneton, but so I don't know, which end should I slice? the fat end. Let's go with the fat end. Yeah, lost my knife. There it is. So this fat end is for the big eaters, and this is for the light eaters. Chuckle, chuckle. Now here we go. Slicing it. I like the coloring of this. Oh, this is one slices really easy. Wow. Not sure what happened there. Let's take another slice and see what's on the other side. Cut away that big hole. The bottom crust is always so hard. There we go. There you go. It looks like there's big holes like that all the way through. I'm not quite sure. Look at that. But we'll give it a taste anyways. There we go. Get the holes out of the way. We'll get a little bit of margarine out. It's seems nice and lightweight. Not so heavy as some of the other ones I've been making. It's really tasty. I like it. I like this recipe too. I'm gonna do this one again. I really like the. I just really like the recipe. I like the method, and I found it really kind of easy to do. I'll probably start it a little later in the afternoon next time though, because I started it too early in the daytime. So there would have been way too much of that overnight proofing. It was starting to, I noticed that it had really big bubbles in it when I got it in the baneton. So I think I'll just start it a little later in the day, so I don't have to worry. Definitely not going to put it in the freezer next time when I do it later in the day. So anyways, I think this was a success. I think each bread I make as I go along gets better and better. And I love trying all these different recipes. I'm thinking maybe me testing out different recipes and showing you the results and stuff. If you're also a new baker, a new sourdough baker, hopefully it'll help you. And I'm hoping someone will make comments and maybe give me some other tips and tricks and different ways of maybe making it better. If I'm making mistakes, let me know what mistakes I'm making. If you think I'm doing well, let me know I'm doing well. So thank you for watching the video, and I hope you press like and subscribe and hit that little bell above, and you'll know next time I post another video. Alright, so I'll let you go for now, and I believe this is a success. It turned out really nice. It's lightweight. It's not super heavy like some of the ones I'm making. I like the color. And for me, this is definitely crunchy enough. I was finding other loaves I made just far too crunchy. And but I really like this one. So again, please hit like and subscribe, and feel free to make comments on how well or not well you think I'm doing. All right, so bye for now, and have a good day.